As the political world waits with bated breath for Vice President Joe Biden's decision on a possible 2016 White House run, and with the first Democrat debate now in the rearview mirror, what does it mean for Hillary Clinton's quest for her party's nomination? Our political insiders are back. Pat Caddell, Doug Schoen, and John LeBoutillier. John, your reaction to the debate, I know you feel they did not talk enough about the FBI investigation of Hillary Clinton.
Well, here's the thing. I think that Hillary Clinton, when she puts her head down on the pillow at night, is not worried about Bernie Sanders, O'Malley, any of these guys. They're not even a possible nominee. None of them can beat her for the nomination. The one thing to worry about for her is this looming FBI email investigation, the leaking of the emails. Is there a violation of the Espionage Act, all that? And this is now broken out in the press since the president went on 60 Minutes a week ago tonight and signaled in a funny sort of way that he didn't think there was anything there in the emails. And this has angered the FBI, who are professionals. They're not political. They're doing their job. And what we are wondering, Pat, Doug, and I, is politics going to come in above the FBI at the Justice Department and the White House to stifle a legitimate investigation?
It's a good question. All right, Pat Caddell, your debate reaction, and is Biden in the mix here?
Well, I still think he's in the mix. I don't understand all this. There are no roadways anywhere. I'm just so tired of listening to pundits and journalists who have been wrong all year, for over a year, for a long time. I thought the debate was a debate of two people who are leading the race with a bunch of pygmies. And the Democratic Party, it's clear, is not going to nominate the political pygmies, to be clear. And that the Democratic Party is not going to nominate probably a raging socialist. By the way, and I want to say this about the debate. For all of this stuff, including from some of our own people at Fox, I thought Anderson Cooper was lousy in terms of what he didn't do. He didn't ask the questions that should have been asked to Hillary Clinton about the fact that she has got 60% of the country that believes that she's essentially a liar or dishonest. She did not ask Bernie Sanders, after Bernie Sanders decided we should talk about the issues and nothing else and gave her a free pass on the emails, a critical question. Senator, do you consider character an issue in a presidential election? Should the American people care about it? And, all kinds of questions like that I could go through. It was, she sort of won the debate, didn't change the race at all, did eliminate. I was very disappointed in Jim Webb, who I was hoping would speak for people, Democrats like myself, who are upset and who was a fool on the air.
We're running out of time,
of course,
for Doug.
Lincoln Chafee, who was pathetic.
Yeah. Hey, Pat, let me get in here if I can, please. Look, this was a huge moment for Hillary Clinton. This was the chance for Bernie Sanders to break through. He didn't. You're exactly right, Pat. They didn't ask the tough questions that worked to Hillary's advantage. She was able to say on the emails she was transparent without anyone questioning her. She was able to say that Benghazi was a Republican arm of the National Committee, that was totally political. She's gotten a huge bump out of this. The question now is, will Biden get in? And his opening has gotten much more narrow, his road to the nomination much more difficult, and I think it's less likely today that he gets in again than it was a week ago.
All right, we have to take a break here. We have more coming up. We got to take a break. The U.S. facing a number of challenges around the world, including Russia getting more involved militarily in the Middle East and Iran's new role in Syria, China flexing its muscles. How will our next commander-in-chief deal with all this? The Insider's coming up more.